just a tangent after that
it was
question?
just a weird tangent. It was like, hey, I saw Soul the other day. I think you would like it. Oh, really? Hey, have you seen Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah. What?
What's Chiefin, my dudes? Oh my gosh, what's that? It's a Tomatalk. What's up, Bryce? Are you excited for this episode of Tomatalk? I'm so ready to Tomatalk to you.
Like the Atlanta rapper, I'm Gucci for Tamagotchi. All right, we'll start from the top.
All right, we're gonna start it from the very, very top. What is Chiefin, my dudes? Wait, what's that? It's a Tomatalk. What's up, Bryce? How you doing? You ready for a Tomatalk?
I'm doing great. I got a new Tamagotchi.
Dude, I forgot to feed mine for one day and it freaking died, okay?
I got arrested, man. CPS is on my ass. You lock one Tamagotchi in a cupboard and don't feed it for 2 weeks, and all of a sudden you're a bad person.
Yeah, apparently it's child abuse and you don't deserve to be a father.
Oh, man. Snowflakes.
Yeah, seriously. Like, come on. I was locked in a closet for 3 days and all I had was a pack of Marlboro Reds and a box of wine, okay? I did fine.
Yeah, man. I've been fine. I've been locked in the closet for 27 years.
Even though that was a closet joke, I did not see that coming. I'm gonna be honest.
You know who else didn't? Stevie Wonder.
Oh, that's just too true. I know that this is coming out the third week or fourth week of January, but we just got done with Christmas.
Yeah, we're still bringing that Christmas cheer.
I mean, we still got the friggin' lights up. We still got the Christmas tree up. Still feeling cheery.
I am too. I'm feeling very holly and jolly. I hope the world hasn't gone to shit within the next 2 weeks, or else this is really bad timing and sentiment. Yeah. Even if it has, fuck it. We're gonna drop this, and we're gonna like a Coke or a Pepsi commercial. It's just gonna bring the world together.
Just freaking own it. You know how much shit that commercial got for
it's
what was her name? Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, oh. It's okay. It's okay. Rioting's fine as long as we have a Pepsi, and now we won't riot. We'll bring the world together.
My mind, how many people had to have okayed and signed off on that? I feel like deja vu. We've talked about this. Not only like on Kylie's team, like her manager, her fucking talent agent, whatever, her friends that she brought this idea to. No one told her, yeah, this is the stupidest fucking thing. This is really dumb. And also on the PepsiCo, like fucking S&P 500 company, I'm sure, giant conglomerate. How many people said, yeah, we're going to make this thing?
They're like, it's a go. It's a go.
I need like a short documentary about this. I want to know how many like background actors on set were like, wow, are we really doing this right now?
Mm-hmm. They're like, wait, we get to destroy something on set? And this is for a Pepsi commercial, right? Yeah. It seems like we're promoting violence, don't you think? And like looting? And they're like, no, shut up. You're an extra. Get out of here.
Just don't talk. Don't talk.
Yeah, but that song, though, by Bob Marley's son, I think it was called, like, Lion. Freaking fire. I love that song. I don't care how bad that commercial was. That song was amazing, so I'm okay with it.
I need to understand the Marley lineage a little better, because I feel like anyone throws their name, anyone like from Jamaica, I think it's where he's from, right, just throws the name Marley on there, but not all of them are like directly related. Like there's Ziggy Marley, Damian Marley, or Damon Marley. But I don't think all of them are directly related. But
so I could just be saying that he's related and he's really not?
Maybe. I don't know.
Uh-oh. I think it's Bob Marley's son. I'm pretty sure it's Bob Marley's son.
When are we going to get enough loot to get some kind of cheap worker in here fact-checking for us? Skip Marley. Never even heard of Skip Marley.
He's mostly glossed over. Not many people like to focus on him. They go other sons and then next guy. They just pass right over him.
Ah, he is. He's the grandson of Bob Marley.
Oh, I thought it was his son.
Born 1996.
Well, right,
he's pretty young. What was I going to say? Oh, I saw some video on Reddit the other day. Is one of the Marleys playing soccer, and to play soccer, he carried a little backpack on his back, and he put his dreads into the backpack so he could
oh my God.
run around. Like they were there all the way to his feet. Like he can't play with them just as they are.
That is gnarly, dude. I heard that you like when you have dreads, you can't wash your hair. It's like you have to like do like a dry powder shower, kind of like a chinchilla. Like chinchillas don't take water showers or baths because it like messes with their fur and their oils. So they take like powder baths. I feel like it's the same thing. Like with dreads, you're not allowed to wash your hair at all.
Charlie Sheen takes powder baths also.
Yeah, but it's different. He's got tiger blood. Oh my gosh. Charlie Sheen is
Bob
Skip
Marley's
Marley.
son.
Lion. I see the connection now. I got tiger's blood, man. All right. Winning. Duh.
That means Martin Sheen is Bob Marley.
How do we not see it? Bob Marley, Martin Sheen.
Or, oh my God. Oh shit, the FBI is at my front door.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? Someone's knocking at my door. FBI, let me see your penis. Wait, what? Oh, wait, never mind. It's just a strippergram. We're good.
Oh, never mind. This is my 7 o'clock appointment.
Never mind, dude. False alarm. Side note, completely unrelated. I've got to go. Do you have any $1 bills I can borrow?
Yeah, spot me a 20, please. Folks, contrary to your belief right now, we're not off the rails. We're having a Tomatalk right now. It's been actually a while. I was looking back at recent episodes. We kind of crushed the December month with a bunch of like topical episodes. It's probably been like a month or so since we've done a Tomatalk. If you're new to the show, a Tomatalk is where yours truly and Daniel's White Claw.
There you go.
Or we just like shoot the shit and we talk about random stuff that's popped up in our head over the last week or so. Also, if you're new to us, make sure you're hitting us up on socials. We're at Chiefin Pod or Chiefin Podcast, wherever you frequent media socially except MySpace, but we are on Grindr. I did confirm that, by the way.
We're on TikTok, Grindr, OnlyFans, MySpace. We're trying to break into that one. I heard it's like exclusive though. Only a few people can get into that. Yeah, if you could, drop a like, drop a follow, send it to your friends.
Yeah, wherever you're listening right now, if you could subscribe and leave a comment or something, that'd be awesome. We'd appreciate it. It helps what we're doing and it helps what we're pooing.
Yeah, wipe
and subscribe. Wipe. Any Hoosier, I have a few things I want to address.
Okay.
I'll go into this first. I had this thought process today. There was like this run in the early 2000s, and I'm sure like way before. I started thinking about all these older movies where their names are a little risque in the cancel culture that we're in right now. So I think this list of shows or movies wouldn't be greenlit just based on like the sensitivity that they would trigger in people. Hear me out. Daddy Daycare. I don't think so. It'd have to be...
Do you think that would get canceled just because of the name alone? Daddy Daycare?
Boy Meets World?
They made Girl Meets World.
Yeah, but how about They Meet World?
Okay.
He-Man?
He, she, them, ma'am.
He-Man. I think you replace that title just with like 3 underscores.
Yeah.
Man versus food.
I mean, a lot of these though, they're not like... It's not like a sexist thing. They're just stating what the person is and then followed by a name or like a thing, you know, like He-Man. It's literally a dude. So it makes sense.
Not up to you to decide.
But you're saying, I see. Okay, you're saying I shouldn't assume his gender because of his name and his rippling muscles and his penis. I see. I understand this now.
Yes.
FBI, let me see your penis.
Also, literally any superhero movie. And here's a tangent that Stan Lee, rest in peace, you gotta get more creative with your superhero titles. It's literally just a word and then the word man.
Yeah, Iron Man, Spider-Man.
Every DC, even DC's Iron Man, Superman, Batman, like Wonder Woman. Like what the fuck? We started to get Black Panther's cool, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter,
the Invisible Girl,
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's pretty dumb too. It's a dumb name.
Yeah, those are all canceled, by the way. Can't have any of those.
Obviously.
The most tolerable movie though that I thought is with Amanda Bynes. She's the Man.
She's the Man?
Yep. You're covering all bases there.
That's okay for you? She's the Man?
Yep. That's just a little thought that came across my mind in terms of like movie titling.
Yeah, I feel like some of those titles definitely breach upon not so PR territory. You can't really have something that's like, He-Man or Iron Man. It has to be like... Iron Person.
Well, yeah, low-key, just a superhero thing got me thinking like super uncreative names. Like, this is very uncreative.
I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of the movie Midsummer or Hereditary?
I I've heard of both. I've actually like through like Watch Mojo and just I went on this weird vibe of like getting into horror movie lists, but not actually watching horror movies. I know Midsummer, right, is like how it's spelled.
Yeah.
I think the original is supposed to be really good. I think the new one with Nick Cage, right? It's Nick Cage.
Oh, I have no idea. I think Nick Cage is in, what's it called? Like The Wicker Man.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Which one's
Yeah.
Midsummer then? I thought that was the cult one.
It is a cult one, but it's different. Like, I heard it's a cult one, but I don't know what it's about, really. No one can tell me what it's about. They just say, like, oh, it's about a cult. And I'm like, so what's the movie about? And they're like, well, that's it. It's about a cult. And it's, like, kind of gory and stuff. I'm like, okay.
Has
They're like, just
great
trust
ratings.
me. It's good.
83% on Rotten Tomato.
That movie and Hereditary, I heard, are amazing, but I haven't watched either of them.
Hereditary, I hear, like, fucks you up. It's so good.
Oh, really? I'm kind of excited to watch that now. But so first I got to watch the 2 movies that we have on the watch list already for next week.
Week's episode.
Oh, so excited for that one. I'm going to rip yours apart so much. Oh, man.
I won't get into it now because we're going to get into it next week, but to me, it was refreshingly surprising how not bad I thought it was going to be rewatching it.
I remember that movie as being absolute trash.
You have to watch it in the dark. I tried watching it in the light, and like the way it was filmed, you get like weird glares on certain items. Like I think you gotta watch it in the dark.
I mean, I pretty much watch all my movies in the dark anyway, so it's not a problem.
Know who else does? Stevie Wonder.
God, you're always tearing him apart.
All right, I got something else I thought of the other day that it pisses me off. It really grinds my gears. Why does everything have a little fucking plastic rip-off tab on it now? Like in milk and sour cream, hot sauce. It's the most annoying thing. You get done prepping your meal, you just made this Bobby Flake, this delicious piece of art. Then you get ready to eat it. You go, oh, I need to add some sour cream. You open up the sour cream, you squirt it, and nothing comes out because you forgot to take off the little bullshit little nipple thing they put on there. I hate it. And I think it's just a standard moving forward. I understand it's probably something to do with like back in the day with drugs, why they put cotton in there, right? Is because some dude was walking around with a syringe and like injecting aspirin bottles and getting people sick.
Okay,
so
don't lead into it and be like, oh, I'm pretty sure it's because of this. You literally just went word for word the exact reason why they do it.
Yeah. But some of these plastic things are on hard label containers where like a syringe is not gonna, unless there's some guy and they have the plastic like on top, and unless some guy's going to hot sauce, tearing off the plastic, opening up the hard plastic top and then poking through that, like by that time I know this shit's been opened. I don't care. And I tried Googling it. I don't even know what the thing's called. I start Googling, why does milk have this plastic thing? It's a rabbit hole into like, I guess milk turns plastic or something. I can't find out what this thing's called, this old dongle.
It's basically just tamper-proof stuff. That way you know that yours is fresh. It literally says it on each label of like pretty much any kind of medication. If this seal is broken, do not ingest. Same thing goes for milk. I don't need my
shit quadruple sealed.
Well, okay, no, you know what? I stand by it 100% because of this fucking last year or 2 years ago, that person that went to the grocery store, picked up their ice cream, took off the lid, licked it, close it back up and put it back inside. That, I get it now. I understand. Before I was like, God, it's so frustrating. Because, you know, like those pudding cups or like those Jell-O cups and like the fruit inside there, you know, you pull it off and you always freaking slide your thumb up against it and you slice your thumb. You're like, come on. Why? Why me? But now I get it. I understand because people are assholes. And they will lick your food and then put it back.
Okay, but then it's a person problem.
Yeah.
So, like, this won't stop here. If someone wants to fuck with your shit, they'll fuck with it. Like, then where we gotta put everything in, like, plastic containers that you have to ring for someone to come, like, let it out?
Eventually, yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, we're getting more and more animalistic.
Like, what's next? Why don't we have this with chips or some shit?
Because if you open up a chip bag, people are gonna know that you open up the chip bag.
Yeah, but then I'll duct tape it real quick so it seals it.
No, you can actually, I've done it before, where you take one of those like resealers and you eat the chips and then you reseal it. So if you want to be a total asshole, you could literally open up a full chip bag, eat halfway through, and then reseal it and then give it to someone and be like, I thought about you the other day, so I bought you this bag of chips.
There's just, dude, I swear I'm going to go full Tom Cruise on set one of these days where I'm having just a bad day, just sick and tired, and I'm getting home to enjoy this meal that I worked hard on, and I get to put the hot sauce on only to be denied by the plastic. I'm gonna lose my shit one of these days.
I like how they have the tamper-proof stuff on deodorant too. Like, yeah, someone's gonna really mess with your deodorant stick. They got that little.
Is that even tamper-proof?
Cap.
What is that? Is that just like hold the shape?
I mean, it's tamper-proof to an extent. Like, if that thing is removed, you can just put it back on. No one's gonna really notice. So I guess what you could do is, if you want to be really like a total asshole about it, you could take off the top of it, scrape the top part of that deodorant, put cream cheese there, form it nice and round, put the cap back on, roll it back down, and they put it on their pits. And it's just mushy cream cheese in there.
Whipped pits.
Yeah. Cream pits.
Cream pits.
I feel like that would be like a nice treat with like peaches.
I have one other thing on my list I want to get through.
All right, go for it.
Now that everyone's talking about stimulus checks and whatnot, everyone's kind of pissed off, right? Really disappointed in what we're getting out of this outcome. Well, I'm here to lighten the mood. I have some stimulus check puns that I would like to get off.
Okay.
Stimulus checks, but where are my stimulus balances? Checks and balances.
No, I got it. I just didn't like that one.
Stimulus checks? I didn't know Nike was involved in this shit.
I didn't like that one very much either.
Man, have you seen these things? They're about as stimulating as a silent film.
Okay. That one was good. I like that one. Whoever's editing this one, just edit out the first two, because those were not good.
Stimulus check, please. I was taught you always add 50% to 20%, not drop it by 50%.
I liked the beginning of that one, but it kind of, you lost me towards the end.
Stimulus checks? When are they coming out with Stimu-more checks?
That was a good one. Okay. I like that one.
And the last one, more like stimulus checkmate. Because I'm broke.
I don't know about that one.
Well, I shotgunned it.
You had a shotgun blast, and I liked about 3 of those, so that's good.
In my
that's
head,
fair.
if I go 1 for 10, that's 1 for 1.
That's a great way to live your life.
Yep.
The government must be a doctor, because they're about to bend me over and stimulus check my prostate with that tiny-ass $600 stimulus check.
Yeah, that's okay.
That was not bad. I could have done it better, but you get my gist.
I get the gist. We're getting fucked, dude.
Yeah, that's basically what I was saying, yeah.
I love that. It's like the whole episode where Cartman from South Park, it's like, Mom, you gotta take me out to dinner before you fuck me that way, Mom.
Oh, yeah. It's like, oh, hang on. Let me put on some makeup before you fuck me. I've seen a bunch of TikToks like that.
There's supposed to be the South Park Corona episode. I never saw it.
Oh, you know what? I'm not a huge South Park fan, but I would love to watch that episode. I know, but I would love to watch that episode only because I saw the Parks and Rec COVID edition, and it wasn't great. It wasn't even good, really. It was mediocre.
More like a reunion thing, because they're not even like still actively making shows, but South Park is.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, having it be that mediocre made me think, okay, well, if they did bad, I'm sure that maybe a show that I don't like will do it good, you know?
Yeah. I actually just found a legit good new show out there on TV. Logan and I are watching it on Hulu. I think it's coming out through Showtime. It's with Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad, Malcolm in the Middle. It's called Your Honor. It's really good. He's a judge in it. It's crazy storyline. It's kind of like soft, serious drama. Like the drama storyline is actually like really well done, really well written, but some of like, oh, that wouldn't actually happen. It's kind of cheesy moments like that. It's a good show though. It's definitely worth a watch. You can't binge it because it's actively coming out. So we're on like episode 4, and I think that's all that's out. But it's definitely worth a watch.
Gotcha. I heard about a show. It's similar to like the Eric Andre show or like the Tyler Creator show. What was that one called? Tyler the Creator had like
Loiter Squad.
That one. Yeah, it's somewhat similar to that. It's called like I Think You Should Leave, or oh god, I don't know what it's called, but it's with Andy Samberg. He's in it, and it's like a skit show kind of, from what I've heard. Someone explained it to me. I literally didn't watch anything about it, but they said you would love this show because you watched Loiter Squad and Eric Andre show, and I'm like, all right, I'll give it a look.
I think I heard about that one. All right, I'll check that out. There's also, I was gonna send you and Josh a show on Netflix I was watching. It's just pure absurdity. These 3 British dudes, like, they start every show with like this crazy song, and then it's like random, it's sketch and skit comedy. It's really good. It's Mrs. Something's, fuck, I'll send it to you guys after this, but it's just silliness, nonsense.
Gotcha. Yeah, there were a couple British shows that I really wanted to get into, but like the first couple of episodes were just absolute trash in my opinion. So I didn't like, one was called The IT Crowd or IT Crowd, something like that.
I love that. It's good.
But the first episode was terrible, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't get into it.
Oh, it's definitely worth. I mean, it's not like I watch it like before bed. Like I'm not looking to watch like 3 episodes in a row.
And then another one was called The In-Betweeners. That one was on Netflix for a while. I don't know if it still is now, but it was all right. It basically was the same kind of concept that you're saying right now. Like you wouldn't watch 3 in a row. You just watch it before bed and you're like, oh, that was okay. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. But
it was just like something to watch, and it was like, it's different than American comedies for sure. Like The Office and the UK Office, super similar. Literally the first episode is like a shot for shot remake. Yep. But then they went and did their own thing with it. And I think that's why, it developed into a bigger show than the UK version. But this show, it's just different. I'm not used to, they're like quick, like they don't sit on a joke for a while. Like they just say it and they're like, haha, yeah. And then they move on.
Oh,
and
I kind of like that. I like that speed.
I like it, but at the same time, some of their jokes don't land as well as I wish that they would,
Yeah, that's true.
But like with Monty Python, with Monty Python, it's kind of the same thing. Like they do quick ones, but it's good though. I like that. Yeah. But the In-Betweeners wasn't that really. It was like they did quick ones and you hoped that it was like your fucking shotgun blast. That's why you like it, because if you shoot 1 for 10, you're 100%. Okay.
Boom. Once you're trying to think if number 1 was funny, you're already on number 4. Don't give them a shot.
Yeah, I actually, I have one more episode of The Flash and then I'm finally done with that show for what they've made right now. I've been going through it super slow because the last season is just not good. I don't like it.
Really?
Yeah, but, I heard that they also got cut because of COVID. Usually they had 22 episodes, but they only made 19 this season. So
that sucks. And they probably got rushed or something too. I think they probably shoot in Canada.
Yeah, I have no idea where they shoot. All I know is I was bummed about this last season. So if you know someone that can talk to the producers or the director of that show, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll tell them. Daniel did not like it, so if you could redo it. It's actually what the Justice League is doing. The Zack Snyder edition is coming out. I don't know the full story behind this, but I think the general idea is this one director, Zack Snyder, who was supposed to bring this grittier edge to the Justice League, did his whole cut of the movie, and then he brought it to the studio. And I think the studio is like, what the fuck is this? We're not going to put this out there. You need to reshoot all these shots, make it a lot more family friendly and stuff. And then that's the version of the Justice League that came out that a lot of people shat on.
Oh, really?
But I guess through some kind of Comic-Con panel or something, it got leaked that this dude had his own version of it, and there was so much support behind that the Zack Snyder version of Justice League is supposed to be coming out on HBO Max, I think, soon.
Oh, dude, I'm all over that because I hated Justice League. It sucked.
Right. Yeah, I haven't even seen the original. I might just see this version and have that be my only
and just base your opinion on that and that only. Yeah. That's smart.
Be like, oh, this shit's dope.
You're like, well, I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is amazing, dude. I saw Wonder Woman and I would say it was decent. It wasn't amazing.
The new one?
Yeah, it's 18 something.
1984, right?
That's the one I was saying. Yeah.
I saw a meme where it's it's so cool. You don't even have to see the other 1,983 to understand what's going on.
That's great. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, okay, it wasn't amazing. There were certain things that I thought, okay, they just kind of threw it in there because it's Wonder Woman, right? And she has that lasso of truth that they kind of told you about in the last one. And then in this one, she has an invisible jet in the comic books and she also knows how to fly. In the movie, I feel like they just totally threw it in there because they're like, well, it needs to work. We need to have this because the comic book people will freak out if we don't have it. So they just threw it in there. It was like she needed to make an invisible jet and she did it like that, dude. And then she needed to learn how to fly, learn it like that. I'm like, dude, at least have a trial and error method where she doesn't do it at first and then kind of succeeds later. I thought it was just weird and kind of just thrown together. And certain plot points too. But I mean, it was a good movie. I think that it was too long. They should have shortened it, but at the same time, they should have taken longer on these plot progressions. The character development was really good though. So I will say that was really well done. And then I saw Soul on Disney Plus. That shit was amazing, dude. Super good. I feel like you would really like that movie.
Well, you asked me if I like, is it like Kung Fu Panda? Because you were asking me about it.
No. I was just asking if you'd seen Kung Fu Panda.
That was just a tangent after that
it was
question?
just a weird tangent. It was like, hey, I saw Soul the other day. I think you would like it. Oh, really? Hey, have you seen Kung Fu Panda?
Yeah, like what?
No relation
I thought if
all.
I said, yeah, I like Kung Fu Panda, then you're going to be like, oh, okay, then you'll like this.
No, it had nothing to do with that at all. Completely different movies. This movie was made by the same people that made Inside Out, which is the one where like they're in the emotions.
It's a good movie.
Super good, right? This one isn't nearly as sad, so don't worry about that. But it's more thought provoking. Like the other one was like, I feel that. I moved. I understood how they felt when they moved, because I moved when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. You feel alone. You feel like you're by yourself, and literally everything in the world has gone to shit. Which actually happened to me because I moved 2001, September 5th. I started school on the 6th. So I had one day of being in my new house where I had to start a new school, no friends. And then my cousin passed away on the 10th. And then the next day, while we were mourning his death,
holy shit,
September 11th happened, And so I'm sitting there like, dude, the world is fucked right now.
That is gotta be so hard for a kid to like, not to like relate it to yours. Like even like kids now, that's just like when all this shit's happening, how do you like stomach that as a kid and like try to take it as being normal? That's insane.
It was not easy, dude. I was in 3rd grade, so I was like, dude, the world is horrible. I don't see any humanity in this anymore. And then eventually, you figure out that was just a weird occurrence, and it just so happened that you moved at this time,
and that's what turned you into the Joker.
Exactly. And then I started laughing a lot, and then I started killing everyone. No, but like you figure it out when you're a kid. Later on, right away, you're like, this is horrible. I don't see anything else.
Why don't we get superheroes involved in fucking real world events? Like,
right?
I want to see how. That'd be dope.
That would be cool.
I mean, not dope because like the like horrible atrocities and tragedies happen, but trying to like involve them into real world situations could be cool.
No, but I'm saying it would be dope if they did it like Quentin Tarantino, where they took the movie and then changed history with it.
Yes.
So like Superman goes in and he finds out that the plane's coming to 9/11, the Twin Towers. Comes in there, grabs the plane, flies it down safely, and then 9/11 never happens. But like, a lot more climactic and amazing and cinematic. Yeah. That would be cool. That would be an awesome movie. But sorry about that weird tangent. Anyway, Soul, really good movie. Highly recommend it. Not nearly as sad, and it's really thought-provoking and will make you kind of like reevaluate what you put importance to in your life,
Yeah, I'll check it out. Is it a cartoon or is it...
It's a cartoon, yeah. I mean, luckily I have the excuse to watch it with Aurora. So I was like, yeah, let's watch Soul. And then I'm sitting there like enjoying it way more than she is. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, I would definitely recommend that movie.
Crying?
No, okay. You just kicked up some dust. I'm gonna go get a tissue.
That's good shit. I think we've covered a lot of things a lot of like watch list things that we have now.
Yeah, I'm super stoked because I got like 4 things on my watch list right now, and 2 of them are for next week's episode, which we're recording in 2 days. So I kind of got to buckle down and do that like today.
Mm-hmm. Those are good. Folks, you'll enjoy that episode. We're basically breaking down, we won't reveal which movies, but I like a certain movie that he does not like. He likes a movie that I'm not too fond of. We are going to take each side of it and like evaluate the movie, try to defend it, try to make it better, guess the scores and whatnot. It'll be a ton of fun. Movies you should be aware of. If you're not, you'll enjoy wanting to check them out afterwards. So stay tuned for sure.
Yep. I'm super stoked, and I'm sure you guys are too. But until then, from all of us here at Chiefin, keep it chiefin'.
Keep it chiefin'.